It's day too many of quarantine. I've come to learn that my house might be the only place I can roam around and truly be free. Nowadays, my cat is the only living thing I can physically interact with that I'm not biologically related to. Man, it's so boring being stuck in this basement that looks like it's always being renovated, but in reality, there's just about 16 stains of old drywall that never got the hint to leave. Well, I might as well make another video to pass the time, but what to make? I could talk about niche things, niche topics, niche activities, niche objects. Niche video game! Now, before I tell you a story, I'd like to thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. I started heavily focusing on YouTube last year, and I've gone from literally 42 subscribers to 1,000. I thank you all profusely, and I hope you guys continue to stick around as I make more of these commentary videos and sketches and D&D Town stuff. Thank you very much, and now let me tell you a story about nostalgia. Now, I've been a child for like 99% of my life. That's not a bit, that's just mathematically accurate. I've been a child for like 99% of my life, so I remember the games I played when I was a child very well. Games like backyard basketball, backyard football, backyard baseball. I was a huge backyard stan. Other games I remember greatly were made by the amazing Humongous Entertainment. They've made, I can't escape. You got classics like Freddy Fish, Spy Fox, Pajama Sam, and our topic for today, Putt Putt. Putt Putt is a game series that follows Putt Putt, a purple convertible who travels around the desolate version of Earth he inhabits. He's joined by his trusty sidekick Pep, a stray dog he is probably kidnapped. Throughout his adventures, Putt Putt learns the power of friendship and accomplishing tasks while clicking on anything that moves and literally not being able to say no to anything ever. Today we're going to be looking at the classic entry from 1995, Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. A game developed for the PC which features Putt Putt, spoiler alert, saving a zoo. God damn it. We'll polish your chassis and step on the gas because we're about to go save a goddamn zoo. Let's go. Putt Putt Saves the Zoo starts with a title card and intro song that is comprised of oddly manipulative voices that I can only assume are Putt Putt's inner demons guilting him into saving the zoo.
Putt Putt, you've got to save the zoo.
After Putt Putt atones for his sins, he starts the day by driving to Mr. Baldini, his local Italian stereotype.
I know, Putt Putt, it's a big day.
Hey, editing Tony here. I just realized as I edited this that Mr. Baldini completely drops his accent with the third line he said.
I know, Putt Putt, it's a big day. How would you and a Pepper like to take some zoo chow?
Mr. Baldini wants us to deliver zoo chow to Outback Al, a man I would not even trust to throw a birthday party, let alone run an entire zoo. Also, side note, I wrote zoo chow as a placeholder in the script because I couldn't remember what the food was called. And it turns out that's what it's literally titled. After we pick up the zoo chow, we take a leisurely drive to the zoo while clicking on various things on screen. Ooh, a lake. I didn't edit that. That deafening silence was terrifying. Now, something you'll notice in this game is that Putt Putt's lips don't really match what he's saying a lot of the time. However, before we go into the zoo, it seems I'm stuck behind the entrance, I guess. I mean, I can click on stuff. Funny flag. What about these green animal statues? Can they help me?
We are the topiary creatures. We're very pleased to meet you. Senors and senoritas too. The animals we feature, you know, would never eat you. We sing so very sweet to you. Welcome to the zoo, zoo, with the kangaroos, roos, and the tigers too. Welcome to the zoo. And the pleased to meet you. I haven't written this verse yet.
Well, I've never been more hard in my entire life. Let's go save the zoo. So as my first job as helping the zoo, I have to deliver this grub to Outback Al, who we find moping in front of a map. Hey, Outback Al, what do you need me to do?
Well, I'm off to fix up the place.
So that was a fucking lie.
So quarantine must have hit the zoo hard because it's opening day and literally everything is broken. So obviously, in tandem of being the worst business owner ever, he naturally decides to put a 6-year-old in charge of saving his entire zoo. And what better job can a 6-year-old do than fully grown adults? Well, saving wild animals, of course. Well, Putt Putt has to save the zoo all on his own because the only other adults here are a man I'm scared to see how he files his taxes, a souvenir lady who's literally not important to the game, and the best thing in all of gaming, the motherfucking food truck. Here we can make Putt Putt fulfill every child's dream of being able to have unlimited snacks for literally no cost. It has been 5 minutes and I'm still allowed to take cotton candy. I'm certainly not being paid in cash, so I might as well just rob the entire zoo of their snack budget. So now that I've consumed about a year's worth of calories in about 15 minutes, it's time to save the baby animals. Okay, it's time to go to the zoo and god damn it, it's a Humongous trash can! It's time to save the zoo, which requires saving the 6 baby animals that are currently missing. There's Baby Jambo the elephant, Messiah the giraffe, Kenya the lion cub, Zanzibar the hippo, Sammy seal, and Little Skeeter the snake. Now there's 3 sections of the zoo: the jungle lands, the grasslands, and the Arctic lands. Let's go to the Arctic lands first.
Look at all that snow up there. It looks dangerous. We better be quiet, Pep.
Putt Putt, you fucked it up! Well, if a simple sneeze caused this amount of snow to collapse on the pathway, I genuinely think this zoo will be shut down by the state or will be sued to the ground for legal damages within the first week of opening. Well, I can't go into the Arctic lands right now because that's a dead end. Let's go to the jungle. Well, god damn it. I found another glaring issue as the bridge to the entire section of the zoo is literally broken with an alligator right there to eat you if you fuck this jump up. Grandma messed up the jump but is now being swallowed alive by a literal alligator. This place sucks. I want to go home. Putt Putt, don't mess this up like you did the snow. Putt Putt, don't mess this up like you did the snow. Oh, yes. Now that I've tempted fate, I'm greeted by some very cool monkeys who are most definitely stoners. Now, if we go to the right, we can find our first baby animal, Masai the giraffe. Masai the giraffe is trapped by a rock in a drawbridge that just can't go down because said rock. I mean, Putt Putt can try all he wants to erode that rock with a drawbridge, but that's not happening anytime soon. Well, in the meantime, I can't do jack shit to help her, so I'll just drive around and try to find the other baby animals. On the other side is a boat that is missing a log because of course. Well, now this entire section is a dead end, so the only place that hopefully isn't is the grasslands. God damn it, there's a log! I swear to God, everything is a dead end in this. Oh. Never mind. Putt Putt picked it up for me. Thanks, bud. We can find the shovel to dig our way out of the collapsed snow in the Arctic lands at the coolest part of the game, the paint shack. You can paint yourself 6 different colors, and I appreciate the developers making the shades of green and yellow vastly different because as a colorblind child and adult, there are so many games where I'm just guessing if I'm picking green or yellow. Putt Putt, don't look at yourself that way. You're 6. Alex! It's Among Us! I can't escape it! So as we come back, we get to hear the mom complaining about her baby being missing or whatever. I also like to point out that Putt Putt will say the most depraved shit with the biggest grin on his face.
Where is my little girl? She's on the other side of a drawbridge that's stuck open.
Putt Putt is either a psychopath or the Joker. I mean, the only time I see this man frown is when we find Sammy Seal stuck in a dam. But even then, when we cut back to a Y, this man is cheesing. Now, if we can go back to the jungle land with the log we stole, with the log we picked up to fix the zoo, we can now travel over to Masai. Let's go for a ride. Oh, this is very nice. We get to see the daddy hippo. Now, how the fuck did you get up there? I think it's a good time to go over how all the baby animals get stuck. Sammy Seal is stuck in a dam that gets closed off, preventing the water from flowing, preventing him from swimming. That makes the most logical sense, right? Masai the giraffe is stuck behind a rock that is preventing a drawbridge from letting her cross. That makes sense too. Kenya is a fucking toddler who somehow got stuck up on the ledge of an active waterfall. How did she get there? Did she fall from above? Did she swim up from below? There's no way from the side she can jump that. There's nothing there. How on God's green earth did the entire country of Kenya get stuck up on that floating rock? What saying loving God would allow? Jumbo the elephant is not getting cut any slack either. This dumbass is literally being cornered on top of a canyon by a tiny ass mouse. Dude, you could literally trample small brown 6'9" to death. Please just do it. You wanna know how you save him? You give the mouse some cheese squigglies, which we stole from the year's worth of calories, of course. All right, now that we're all in mutual agreement of leaving Kenya to die, it's time to save this bitch ass giraffe, which consists of Putt Putt bashing his skull against the rock to save the giraffe, which is very nice of him to do. Alright, now that we've removed the rock, it's time to travel back on the boat and lower the bridge. Now that I've lowered the bridge, she'll surely come over to thank me after I've had traveled across the entire land of the jungle to save her and to drop the bridge down.
Putt Putt, now I can go see my mommy.
Are you fucking kidding me? I went through so many hurdles to save this ungrateful bitch, and after all my troubles, she revealed that she could have just turned around and walked away this entire time. Are you kidding me? Sorry for yelling. Well, now my new goal is to save 5 baby animals and to kill this giraffe for wasting my time. Now that I've saved 3 of the 6 baby animals, it's time to go back to the Arctic lands to shovel up this natural disaster we caused. Now, the 4th animal we have to save is little Skeeter the snake, who is actively freezing to death underneath a bridge.
I saw your mom and she sure misses you.
Yet another depraved thing Putt Putt says with the biggest smile on his face. I saw your mom and she sure misses you. She misses you big time. Luckily, we can save the day with our 10 million calorie binge we had earlier and give him a nice, steaming hot cup of cocoa. Now that he has finally gotten some warmth in his body for the first time in what I can only assume is days, if not weeks, he slithers away while Putt Putt is giving him some very lustrous eyes. Putt Putt, once again, you're 6. Now, the last baby animal we have to save, because I'm just giving up on Kenya after the shit she got herself into, is Zanzibar the hippo, which is coincidentally the name I get when I put my name into the Wu-Tang Clan name generator. This hippo is stuck on some ice and is surrounded by some penguins who are more interested in royalty-free hip-hop than they are saving a hippo's life. Like, look into those eyes. Those penguins have next to no soul at best. Hey, sir, there's a hippo there you gotta save. God damn it, I'm dancing again. Look at Pep's even getting in on the action. Let's go, buddy. I completely forgot why I came here in the first place. Oh shit, yeah. Now to save Zanzibar, we have to play America's new favorite game show, order the penguins to put the questionably shaped ice pieces in a line so the hippo can safely get to the other side to reunite with his family and henceforth save the Cartown Zoo. Or to abbreviate it. So with the 4 ice pieces, we got a loaf of bread, an up arrow, a square, and whatever the hell that shape is. Well, obviously the first one, loaf of bread. God damn it. Loaf of bread. Dang it. Come on, Tony, you got this. Don't let down Outback Al. Loaf of bread! So after trying 7 times, I realized the loaf of bread was probably not the first ice piece. I mean, it's a really easy puzzle when you get the hang of it because it's literally only 4 pieces. Now, when the bridge of ice gets put together, Zanzibar gets an easy strike, and I'm so happy that they put the cartoon running sound effect here. Please play it. Please play it. Thank you. Okay, well, I've saved every animal except for one. As much as I want to leave her for dead, we're contractually obligated to save Kenya or whatever. So to save this lost cause, we have to cross the bridge or travel across the lake on the boat and go to the top of the cliff where we can look at some very cool things through binoculars. Cool, animals. Cool, even more animals. Whoa, T-Niles TV! Anyways, when we look down, we can see even more illustrated now. How? Luckily, we grabbed some rope earlier from the Arctic lands and can lower it to save her from this dangerous peril she'd put herself into. She climbs up the rope perfectly in world record speed. Look at her go! And with that, we have finally saved all the baby animals on opening day. Opening day! Regardless, we have saved the zoo in the literal nick of time as I have to go immediately to the opening announcement. I literally can't express just how far away from the opening plaza I am. Well, at least Putt Putt can burn off 1,000,000 calories after that cotton candy binge earlier. Now, before Outback Al gives his opening speech, we find him sweating like Prince Andrew when being asked about Epstein. We give him the golden news about how we saved the zoo, and he's just so happy.
Terrific.
He exclaims that we saved the zoo, and he leads us to the opening ceremony. In the audience, we get to see Mr. Baldini and confirmation that cars can procreate in the audience. Outback Al gives an award-winning speech and thankfully gives Putt Putt credit for saving the zoo. Dude, I was finna throw tires if this man didn't give me credit.
We never could have opened the place without him.
Damn right you couldn't. I had to travel across literal acres of land on opening day trying to find these dumbass animals who are not in their enclosures nor even the lands they inhabit, while you just went off to the middle of buttfuck nowhere claiming to fix other things that needed fixing when you probably just started sweating staring at a rock. Also, you look like a ball sack on wheels.
Here you go for a job well done.
And with that, Putt Putt cuts the poor excuse of a ribbon off and car horn out, Woongas, play in celebration. All the cars enter and have a grand day at the Cartown Zoo on opening day. Hot ziggity.
Welcome to the zoo.
I saved the zoo, but why am I still depressed? Putt Putt Saves the Zoo is a masterpiece and should be treated as such. I have very fond memories of this game, and I even have the physical version on hand. However, this version no longer works on my computer, and I had to buy it through Steam to make this video. In fact, this game is the first and only thing I've ever bought with my credit card. $7. You owe me, okay? Now, Putt Putt, like Toontown, is a game I grew up playing, and my sister Alex and I really cherish. In fact, the first time replaying this game for this video, we played it together, and she was losing her fucking marbles. Do I just click on them?
Click it. Click it. No, click on them. Yes.
Yeah. With all the sentimental talk out of the way, this game is wild. Outback Al puts all procrastinators to shame by literally putting everything off until opening day. I think Outback Al is a villain in disguise. It also got me thinking, why was a 6-year-old put in charge of saving a zoo? Come on, Putt Putt definitely grew up resenting this man for putting him through all the psychological trauma as a 6-year-old, right? Putt Putt has to have some demons, right? Something like that, probably. In conclusion, this game rules. That's the entire conclusion. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe and politely press the like button because it's been smashed too many times. Thanks to my patrons. I have no patrons, so I'm just gonna put a photo of Steve Harvey. I have some other commentary videos up by my head that you can choose to watch. I think you'll enjoy it. If you like this video, you'll definitely like those ones. I try a lot of different things on this channel, so if you like this, you might like some other things. I hope you enjoyed yourself and that you have a great day. Bye. Zoom in on that. Focus on that. What the fuck? Who's took a shit on my Putt Putt game?